Hey everybody, this is Matt with AltCoin Buzz. You know what we're going to talk about tonight. There's a storm brewing, my friends. Yep, there's a storm brewing. But first, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and ring this bell for notifications. That way, every time a video drops here at AltCoin Buzz, you will get noticed. And check this out. Over here on the right side on the featured channels, avail yourself to the AltCoin Buzz podcast, where we upload all the podcasts. You can go to iTunes. You can go to any of your favorite apps for podcasts and get those as well. But they're on YouTube here, and the AltCoin Buzz Ladies channel. And check this out. You know, I'm just gonna say it's not a competition, but wait a minute. Candace just put a video about it a couple hours ago on Storm, and I have not watched this. I didn't watch it on purpose because I want to see what Candace says. So I'm going to watch it after my video, and we're going to compare. And I want you to go on there and make comments on Candace's channel. Load up those likes on hers and on mine, and tell me what you think. I'm really curious to see what she said about Storm, but I can't help it. I got to give you guys my opinion on what happened today with Storm. So here we are in Coin Checkup today. I'm looking on here, minding my own business, and lo and behold, because I toggled the 24-hour volume, because I'm going to arrange these things according to trading volume. I don't care about market cap. Matter of fact, go up here to your settings. Get rid of market. No, I want the market cap rank. Get rid of regular market cap here. Get rid of the mini graphs. Here's a little insight of what mine is looking at, because you guys said in the comments on some other videos you want to know what program I'm using. So coincheckup.com, go in here to your settings, sign up for a free account. These guys are making all kinds of improvements, doing a great job. They were on the phone with me the other day, and it's been really nice. They've made all kinds of, I don't care about circulating supply either. Not at all. So get rid of market cap, circulating supply. I want to know volume. I want to know volatility. I want to know price action, trends in the last 7 days of the range. How expensive is this thing? How quiet is it? Or how loud is it? I want to know 30-day volatility. And then look at what they added in here. The percent change from the all-time high. That's good to know, guys. That's very good to know. So hit save. That'll arrange that according to there, especially if you're logged in. All right. So, we got to turn that off. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, so here we are on Coin Checkup. And lo and behold, as I toggled the volume today, look what came up. There is Storm, friends. There is a Storm right now with 2.28 billion in trading volume. But when I looked at this earlier in the day, and you guys might already know this, it was up a little under 100% for the day and 1.2 billion in trading volume. This is what I was talking about on the last video, folks. I want to know the things that have volume going into them with price move, either up or down, that's fine. And I want to dive into this and find out. Now, at the time, this is why I don't care as much about market cap. It was in the hundreds. Now it's at 54 on Storm. This is making a splash because it got added to an exchange today. It's making a big splash. But again, I don't as much care about that. It is defining. This is what I was talking about in the last video. That this is a unique moment in the market. I don't want you to judge what you're going to do with Storm today when this price move and volume move happen based on whether you were in it at a higher price, whether you were in it at a lower price, or whether you've not been at all. I want you to take this and judge it as a unique moment in the Storm market and what you're going to do with it today. So again, are you going to buy this right now? Are you going to sell this right now after this action today? Are you going to sit out on the sidelines and wait? So we're going to look at those three scenarios, and then you guys can go on Candace's video and see what she said. Remember, this is not professional trading, buying or selling advice. It's just my opinion. But I want to give you the way to look at this. So scrolling across here, first thing I notice on Storm is that it's 72% down from its all-time highs. So we'll dive in there and look at that and find out what that is. And we notice here our 7-day volatility is 50%. So it's been moving in that 50% range. What does that mean on Storm at this point? Well, you guys know. That would be a pretty good move on that thing, and 104% in the last 30 days. But today alone, right now, up 183%. So I am going to ask you, if you were in Storm at the higher prices, and let's just look at that. You can do that on Coin Checkup by diving in there, and you can find out in the investment tab that this coin has been around for 3 months. The Maximus that it's drawn down in one day is 47%, and the maximum growth it's gone up in one day is almost 70%. So what we're dealing with is the 3-month chart here. So we'll go on charts, we'll pull 3 months, that's how long it's been around. We want to find out how high has this thing gone. Looks like over 18 cents on January 9th. Just to make sure, let's pull the whole history. You can just do last year, we know it's only been around 3 months. Okay, January 8th, yes, that was the peak. What is the highest we went up? It looked like on the short-term chart, though, intraday, it must have went up to 18 cents. So let's pull this, see if we can get a little clearer picture of the high. Yeah, 19.7. Okay, so that's a little better view there. So again, if I don't want this to cloud your judgment, if you were in Storm at this marker up here, say you bought in at all-time highs. Let's just say you were in on January 8th at 14 cents. That's a good gauge, okay? You're in at 14 cents. Are you making a decision today based on that you're in at 14 cents? This is what you want to guard against in trading, investing, anything like this. Because if you're in it at 14 cents, you're going to have a tendency to say to yourself, well, I want, now that it's, whoa, now it's moving. It's made this move up to almost 7 cents. It was at 7 cents at one point today. I just needed to go up 7 more cents before I get my money back. And you might very well miss out on tons of goodness, or you might have tons of badness when it comes to hanging out with this thing. I don't know. I'm just asking you to evaluate based on this unique moment right now today, because we have a great example. Storm gave us a great example of what I was telling you guys on the videos. The fact that we just had a move today in the last one day of 183%. Facts are facts. This thing has gone up 183% today with huge volume. All right, so what is making your decision? That you were already in it? Now, what are you going to do? You're going to sell or are you going to hold? The fact that, what if you were in it? Let's go the flip side. What if you were in it at 3 cents? And for you, at 3 cents, it is now doubled today. Are you saying to yourself, well, I need a 10x. I need a 10x one. I was in at 3 cents, and by God, I get 10x, and this thing's going to go to 30 cents. I'm going to wait for it to go to 30 cents. How do you know that? This is a unique moment, and this particular coin right here is cranking on volume, folks. Look at the volume bars down in here. There's no even blip on the radar during this whole moment. What is today's volume at 2.28 billion telling you? There's volume going in this because we know, well, stop. Not because. All right, that's another thing you got to take out of your vocabulary. Yes, it got added to exchange today, but you can't look for reasons. Every reason back and forth why this stuff is moving. The fact is, in this unique moment, the price did move this high. We did have this much volume. Now, what are you going to do about it? So evaluate it in those terms. You can look at the events and you can find out, this is nice, what is happening with the roadmap, what is happening in the news. Those are great things to make yourself aware of. But right now, what are you going to do? If you were in it, what are you going to do after it's made that range of a move? And here's some insight for you. Look at your volatility. All right, we have the trailing 30-day volatility of 100%. So, folks, at one point, 218% up today when I looked at it. So it doubled the trailing 30-day average volatility. So that means that this coin had ranged 200% compared to the normal 100%. Now, that isn't even in That isn't even in one day. You guys saw the maximum drawdown in a day was under 50%. The maximum gain in the day was almost 70. So it has cleaned those numbers, squarely gone over those with volume. So make your decision based on that. What this coin has done, what the potential is over this 7 days on volatility and the 30 days, and look at the average monthly return on investment had you gone into this, 96%. So if you were already in it, it doubled its average monthly return on investment in one day. The daily average return on investment is under 1%. So I hope that helps you on making decisions on this. Now, here's the flip side. So you're going to sell it. Are you going to sell for a loss? Are you going to sell for a gain today? Either way, don't make that according to price. Make it according to what this coin is doing to itself with the volume. Then, if you've never been involved with this, that's our third scenario. What are you going to do? You're going to buy? You're going to buy? And you guys want to know. You want me to tell you, right? You want me to say, buy now. This is a good buy. Nope. What I'm going to do is tell you right now, you have to make this decision according to risk to reward. If you've never heard me before, you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's cool, I don't mind. Just know this. You have to make a long-term decision. Now, there's a couple caveats to that. I think you're going to make it according to some technicals. I also think you're going to make it according to fundamentals. You're going to make it to your overall outlook, not just on this Storm token, but on crypto in general. What do you think? Are you comfortable, now that it's at 6 cents, are you comfortable in your short-term or long-term investment with this company, with where they're going, with what they're doing? And I just happen to have, the stormtoken.com website here. And again, this is not sponsored. This is not anything. I'm showing you this video. I'm talking about Storm because it had the huge volume pop today. And I want to look at some fundamentals of this. I want to look at the team. I want to look at white paper. I really want to know if they have a working product. So first off, the Storm token on the white paper says that it's a gamified micro-task platform. Earn anywhere, anytime from any device. First off, I like that. They came in October. We said what the coin thing was. I do happen to know, after reading this white paper, that they did a rebrand. That's good. Well, if they did a rebrand, then they already had a brand. They already had things from BitMaker. They already had an application. I do want to find out, do they have a working product? So here on their white paper, and I'm not going to read this to you guys. I'm just going to tell you, they have a working paper. They have something, and we're going to get down to here. You can go through most of it yourself. You guys are big boys and girls. 187 country potential. They have 250,000 monthly active users. These are achievements. This is something from August 21st, 2017. They have 1 million plus downloads in this. So I like things with working products. I like mobile. I like that people are actually right now downloading this from Google Play. They're using it. And I want to know, is there a demand? I like the task market. Here's the other thing on the white paper. You guys can go through this and you can realize they actually list here what their competition is. There's why they're using the gamification of these tasks. They go through their market. They go through competition. Last, we're going to look at team. And this is part of the fundamental package. This is part of, here's their Storm Play that you download on there. They're coming up with Storm Shop. You shop to earn. And then the gig market, the performed earn. The same thing as upvote. Maybe here it's on the website. They had a nice little chart on here. Let me get to that on here, what the Storm market is. They tells you the pros and cons versus their competitors. This competes against Mechanical Turk, Fiverr, Upwork, and TaskRabbit. I like this. This is proof of concept. It's proof that the gig economy out there working, that they are solving a problem for the gig economy, just like Kenya, and then here gamifying it, identifying their market, but there's a lot of active downloads. There's a lot of people using this, and they have already been in the game. And then lastly, do they have the team and the advisors behind this? I'm not even going to go in this. I bet Candace talked about this. Look at, they got Charles Hoskins in there of Cardano. They got just a stellar lineup of advisors and a nice big team. They've covered all their bases. So decide for yourself. But if you are on the long term and you looked at all this fundamental and you're going back and you're looking at the big picture, lastly, you're going to say, do I have a good risk to reward here if I believe in the long-term outlook of this company? And I would calculate your risk to reward on this based on, let's go back to the main chart. You can base this on the all-time high. If you are in it today and you haven't decided and you're around this 6 or 7 mark, you know the risk here at this point is how low it has ever been. All right, started out really low. My goodness, it could go to 0. Here we are at, that's pretty low. Look at that, 2 cents. Yeah, 2 cents, but let's just call it 0. Your risk to reward is 0. That's going down. That's going to go from 6 cents or 7 cents right now today down. So that's 6. Up to your reward, we can just put a number in here of an all-time high. Let's just make it easy and say 18 cents. So you've got a 3 to 1, 6 times 3, yeah, 18. 3 to 1 risk to reward at this ratio. If you believe in the long-term picture of the company, if you even believe it's ever going to go touch its all-time highs again, then check it out. This may be something that you want to participate for the long haul if you haven't been in it. So say this to yourself before I leave you. This moment in the market is very unique for this. None of what I've looked at before Storm matters at all, or where I get in or where I didn't get in. It can do anything from this point. I've fundamentally and technically looked at my risk to reward and finding out what I'm going to do that on. Now take that little equation that I just did with you and extrapolate that to anything you're involved with, any investment in there, and diversify, and I bet you're going to come out on top for the long haul. All right, you guys, thanks for that in it. Remember, go here and put comments on mine and Candace and let me know how we did on our videos against each other in this. Thought it was cool today that happened. Great minds think alike, Candace. Nice work. Find me on Steemit. You guys know where to find me on Steemit. I'm on there a lot. And Crypto Trade Matt on Twitter. And Jeff's going to help me out with the Twitter. I'm not big on the Twitter right now, but check me out on there. Look at all the things that we have for you, tons of things. Just type in there on any of our channels, type the search and find what is going on with all the reviews and all the videos we've done. Hit the subscribe button and ring that bell. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.